We all should be out biking, but it's a little wet today, so maybe we'll do that later. So we got together, I guess, we did a build last fall, and we thought we'd do a couple more for this spring. So the team got together and picked out some stuff that we wanted to do to a couple bikes. Tony approved the budget. Thanks, Tony. So now what we're going to do is we're going to show everybody what we did, and I get Julie and Tony to come up and take the covers off this one. We'll start with this one. You guys provide all the cash for this. We got to get you done cover them. So this one here, this is a 2013 Can-Am 1000 XT, and we added some stuff to this. We started at the top, Renegade handlebars and handguards. We went to our friends at Rubber Down Customs in Ontario, and we got a rad kit for it out of them. And these designs, you can pick from different designs we have. We went with the Can-Am X-Team 1, and we snorkeled this bike. And one of our local friends here at the shop, we sent it out to him and he snorkeled it for us. It's all 1.5 CVTs, intake and exhaust, 2-inch intake, and it's all ABS plastic. There's no flex line in it. It's all solid pipe the whole way for the snorkels. 29.5 Generation 1 Outlaws on STI HD alloy wheels. We added our own PowerStore pipe spacer in there. It's an 1.5-inch pipe spacer. We have them here at the shop. Stiffens up the Can-Ams. They're a little mushy from the factory. We don't like to say that out loud too much, but it stiffens them up nice and gives them a little bit of lift to run the bigger tires, right? We added skid plates to this, front to back, and the decal package, the PowerStore decal package. We have our own package that we get made up. We added an HMF Swamp Series exhaust to this. That's the XL version. So what we did was we talked to HMF. One of the dyno guys there, Mike, I talked to him online quite a bit. So we asked about the Gen 2 model chassis and pipes. So his dyno testing at HMF, the Generation 2 800s and 1000s, you can safely run an HMF Swamp Series or Swamp Series XL pipe on these bikes without a fuel tuner. So we can get the pipes here at the shop. You don't have to run a tuner with them if you're in the Gen 2 800s and 1000s. The Generation 1 bikes from 09 to 12, you do need a fuel tuner because those 800 models, they run a little leaner. So the Gen 2 bikes, you don't need a tuner with these. So we'll start this one up just so you can hear how it sounds. And we mentioned this before, PowerStore supplied Dalton with the first 1000 so they could do the clutch research on it for these bikes. So we got our clutch kits from Dalton, and it's the mutter kit, the 1000 mutter kits installed in this one. So anybody that's looking to buy this, the way it's set up with all the modifications, it's 18.4 plus tax, and you can see the sales guys. There's a lot of time and a lot of design went into this as far as snorkels, the rad kit, routing the lines, and there's a lot of labor in this bike. So this is the big bike. So now we're going to show you the bigger bike. So if I can get Tony and Julie to unveil this one too. Oh, sorry, George.
Wow.
So this as well, this is a 2013 Can-Am Outlander 1000. And we did this one in the gray metallic. And we talked to our friends, Scott and Stephanie at Catbos in Louisiana. So we ordered a 4-inch Catbos lift for this. and CATFOS is Custom ATV of Shreveport. That's what it stands for. So we ordered this lift. It took us a month to get the lift. Some of you might have seen on the Facebook page. We were a little behind on parts, so we had to move the date a little farther ahead, right? So what we did with this one, we kind of stayed with a little more basic look on this because of the ground clearance. We figured the snorkels would be plenty high and the radiator's plenty high with this one, just the way it sits, right? So what we did with this was Gen 2 Outlaws. These are 29.5 Generation 2 Outlaws, and we went on with some 14-inch diesel M12 wheels. So you can see the difference. These are Gen 1 Outlaws 29.5s, and these are Gen 2s. And there's a lot more wrap on the Gen 2s down to the bead, right? Both tires work exceptionally well in the mud. With this, we left the bars black just to stay with the black color theme, and ordered these handguards and these wind vents for them. And then the rest is what you see. We put an HMF on that one as well. We added trailer hitch to both of them. And this one has, with the big lift, I guess, there's a few less options, but what we did was, we said, okay, we're about 17.5 inches of ground clearance at the front, and we're almost 21 inches at the floorboard. So there's lots of clearance, so we didn't see as much need for skid plates and stuff like that. So this bike here is 21.5 plus tax, but again, there's a lot of engineering and a lot of stuff that went into this and a lot of labor that went into this to put it together. So, same thing with this one. HMF Swamp Series pipe, same sound. And again, the dyno stuff, you don't have to use a tuner with these things. We've got the pipes, we can get them here at the shop. And this one as well is Dalton clutch. All the big mud stuff, we use Dalton clutching in this. Gives you the kit with 3 weights, and you change the springs, and you tune for what you're running. So, change the PowerStore Edition decals up on this one a little bit. Went with the gray theme instead of the yellow theme on that one. So, anybody that's interested in these bikes, talk to the sales staff. Anybody that's interested in having something like this done, we've got lots of connections. We can get the parts. We can price what you want to do. Anybody that's interested in buying either of these 2 bikes, we'd like to sit down probably before you take the bike, sit down for 15 or 20 minutes and go over some characteristics of the bikes that may not be the same as a normal bike. Just an example, this one's snorkeled. So you're going to hear a lot more belt noise with snorkels in front of your face. So the first time someone drives it, they're going to go, holy crap, this thing's loud. Well, it's just a characteristic of having snorkels, right? Same thing with the CATFOS lifts. Anybody that's interested in buying it, we have to sit down with you for 15 or 20 minutes and go over some things about break-in, about how stuff should be done for the first couple 100 miles, and then you're ready to go. So these are the 2 bikes. Anybody that's interested, come see us. Check out our Facebook page. We've got a really cool Facebook page. Anybody wants to send any messages through the Facebook page, go ahead. We check on it quite a bit. We'll answer the messages. And like I said, any questions, let us know. Anybody that's interested in building something like this for themselves, let us know. We can put a package together and give you an out-the-door price on everything. So, one more thing I wanted to mention today, and today is Tony's birthday. I'm not allowed to say how old he is, but it's his birthday. So thanks, Tony, for letting us spend your money and do these projects. Happy birthday, man. All right.